Hey everybody, it's Spring with Soaps and Suds and such, and I'm going to let my son tell you what we're doing today.
We're doing some, pepper pickling, and we've picked off some nice cherry hots and some tabascos.
Now the tabascos are not...
This is our first year growing tabascos, and I did not expect these little green ones to be hot, and they were hot. I tried one before while he's picking them off just to see, because we have a Scotch bonnet, and we tried one of those green, and it tasted like a bell pepper.
Yeah, green.
So I was surprised that these had heat.
Give him the hiccups.
Yep. So we've got our main peppers.
Yep. And then...
cherry hots and Tabascos, 3 of each.
Let me get over here. Then we will be putting... Are you going to put some of that in?
Yep.
We're going to put some bay leaves. We're going to put probably just one or two bay leaves. Probably one. Fresh garlic.
Some salt.
Some salt. And...
some peppercorns.
Peppercorn, which we tried to get this lid off. I don't think it comes off of this one, but we'll just have to grind it in there, but it'll still work.
Yep.
And we'll be using...
Of course, a mixture of water to vinegar.
We're going to use white vinegar this time. And...
we're basically just getting a feel for pickling in general.
Yeah.
We've never done it before. We actually talked to a family member because they've done it before.
She's done it a lot.
So, we're getting an idea. We're going to mix some things together and just see how it turns out. And if we like it, then we'll know to do it again. If we don't like something about it, we know what we want to change.
Was you going to add sugar? Was you wanting a little sweetness to it?
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit, not much.
Well, let us get this gathered up and we'll bring you back.
Alright, so I just did a quick little taste test of sea salt, Himalaya, and kosher, and I like the sea salt mainly because it's not as potent as the other two. And
I also have the iodized table salt. If any of you, right there it is. He might ought to try it too, actually.
That's the only one I didn't
and
try.
You know, I know normally watching my mom and my grandma do it, they would have used the normal table salt. Now, I don't know if this sea salt will make a difference or not, so I don't know. He's trying the iodized right now. Which do you like?
I still like sea salt. It's
okay,
not,
I guess we're going to go with the sea salt.
It's the least potent that I've tasted.
And I'm going to get the sugar ready and we'll bring you back.
Alright, I've just poured a half a cup of our vinegar.
Here it is.
And here's the vinegar that we're using again.
Just white vinegar.
And I'm getting ready to put another half of water so that way we have a 50-50, and I'm going to taste test that, and if it's a little bit too potent.
On the sugar. You're putting sugar to it.
I'm putting sugar to it after I taste it to see if the vinegar is right. Alright, I've got my nice jug of distilled water here that I'm getting ready to pour into there, and then I'll give it a taste test, and if it's too potent I will dilute it down a little bit more.
And then
once I have that, I'm going to add my sugar to it to see how it tastes then. And there we go. Give it a nice little stir. Put this back in the fridge.
I've made pickles, but it was so many years back.
And I may have to pull that back out, but we'll see.
Okay, and I'll get him a fresh spoon to try it. Because he's not going to stick the spoon back in after he tries it. So get you a little taste.
I can deal with that.
Okay, now let me get you another spoon, and you can start putting your sugar. I will put just a little bit.
At a time.
Yeah, a little bit and try it. You know, if that's enough. If it's not, put a little bit more.
All right.
Stir it up.
All right. And of course, once we heat it up, it will help dissolve the
Well, it
sugar.
should dissolve in that vinegar here in a minute, and the water, but
It'll
take
help
it a
get
little
rid
bit
of
longer.
any particles that are not dissolved.
Yeah. If you have any stubborn pieces of sugar in there. Okay, it's from what I can tell, it looks pretty good. Okay, another taste tester here. See if we need a little more sugar. Want a little bit more?
I'd say that's about good.
Okay.
That was only
That was not even
a pinch. Just
no,
a
that
teensy
wasn't.
bit.
Probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon.
And I can taste the difference in it.
Okay, that was about 1/8 of a teaspoon. But now, once you put them peppers in there,
Yep.
that's going to change flavor too.
Yep.
Okay, so let me get
So
your
now-
spoon and put it over here to be washed.
So now we've got our mixture.
Yeah, so we've got
We've got our jar. We've got We've got our peppers over there. But now we need to, well, first thing we need to do is add this into the jar.
A little bit of salt. And I'll just put it in the bottom, like so.
And now we're going to be
You
adding.
want to put a little pepper in your black peppercorn in the bottom.
Yep.
Let me move this so they can see what you're doing.
Ah, that smells
I
so
know.
good.
I love black pepper. I want
And,
some. We want some.
We want the actual
plant.
plants.
Yes, to try to grow
Now,
here.
Let me actually see what's going on the camera. So we can't take the lid off, but it does have a fine, medium, and coarse set, and we've got on coarse. So that way we'll get bigger pieces.
I love it, and I'm hoping we can get us some to grow or try to grow here.
It probably won't survive our winter, but if it has a
seeds,
fruitful and productive.
Okay, about how much you got in there? Was it like
A little
an
bit
eighth?
more than a fourth, maybe.
A fourth? Okay.
Because it looks like there is more in there than the salt, and we used 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
Well, we used less than a fourth.
We got close as we could.
We got a little bit over an eighth.
Once
it was
again,
over an eighth, but it
once
was
again, can't take the lids off of these.
Yes, so we had to grind it.
Yep.
Okay.
So now what are we doing? We adding the peppers and then the
and
garlic
put other stuff in there. Well, we could put our
or are we putting the other stuff in the
leaf
bottom?
In there if you want to.
So we'll put our bay leaf in the bottom.
You want to show them our bay leaf?
So there's our bay leaf that
Here
we
we
pulled out of our
go.
container.
Actually, I would stick him. I'd wait a minute. I'd stick him down beside of one of your peppers.
Now what about the garlic? Are we sticking
I'd
the
stick
garlic?
him in between peppers.
That's alright, because I have the perfect bottom pepper right here.
Let's make sure we're getting all this where they can see.
See, he's actually quite big compared to the lid. He makes a perfect bottom pepper as far as I'm concerned. So, I'm going to stick him in like this right here.
Right in the bottom.
It drops right in.
Okay.
And now
I'm going to stick the bay leaf.
Yep.
Right down in there.
I'm going to stick this little tiny Tabasco in at the bottom too.
And I think we got room for a garlic piece down there. Let me get the garlic out
there. There we go. I got him fit down in there. There we go.
Okay.
Now if you want to put your little piece of garlic next to it.
I can't see what I'm doing hardly. Did that go down
there you go.
there?
Yep, right in next to that Tabasco.
Okay.
If you wanted to add one more piece, you could right over here. Yes.
I like pickled.
Now that one's a little bit thicker, but that's
pickled
alright because
garlic.
look at that right there. We get that little sucker right down in there. There we go.
Yeah, I like pickled garlic.
And now,
But I don't know about hot pickled garlic.
so yeah, the cherry hots are not as hot as those Tabascos. But hopefully our mixture will change everything up.
Should.
So now,
Okay. You want to put you another pepper in there?
I'm going to stack them from biggest to littlest.
Yeah,
so here's
try
the
to get them
secondary
in
one.
there good.
He is more ripe than the other one.
You may not be able to put them like that. You may have to put them at angles to fit both of them in there correctly. I don't know if they're even both going to go.
So there we go. And now
Maybe.
these two Tabascos
I'll
have to
put
share the same space.
A couple more
garlic
in there.
And actually, if you want to hand me
What?
the pepper, I will just put a smidgen
More
more
pepper?
on this layer.
Okay.
Just to
Well, we love black pepper, so
yes, I'm a
if you think
fanatic.
we're crazy, we love black pepper.
And I just saw 3 full peppercorns fall down in there.
Oh, did you?
And that is fine with me.
All right.
That is enough on that layer because we got all that in the bottom.
All right.
And now,
Okay.
our final pepper, the littlest and the most ripe,
Is it
will
going
go
to fit?
on top.
You'll have to press him, probably, to get him down in there because we have to pour
Alright.
like it right there. Okay, now just pour it right.
Yep.
Well, here, I'm going to let you pour it. Let me get that out of the way.
Now, let's see.
I think I was seeing if the jar lid's
You
on.
may want to grab a
Unless you
towel
wanna-
in case I
Unless
spill
you want
this.
to chop him off.
Just in case I spill
I hope
this.
that he'll still seal because he's so tall. Unless you want to cut him in half. I don't know if the lid's going to hit him or not hit him. Looks like he's sticking out though. To me.
Now we pour a mixture all the way up to the top, right?
Up to, see, he's so tall, I just don't know. I think right there, probably, maybe. I don't know if the lid's going to fit.
So now we stick the lid on.
We try, yeah, we'll see. And we do have clean hands, by the way.
Yep, we did that before.
Yes, and I just done it again, but give it a good tight. Okay, there we go. Now, you see them in there. No, I wouldn't shake them. I wouldn't shake them. But there we go. Hopefully,
I was seeing if the water
I
came
know.
out.
The water looks like it's up.
Yeah.
Does it look like it? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
up.
I
see
put it up all the way up to there.
Okay, everything's mixed up good. What we're going to do next?
Is get the rest of our solution out of the way.
Yeah.
Because we don't need that now.
No. We're going to take a pot. We're going to put a pot, like so. You barely can see. But this is going to go down in the pot.
Yep.
We're going to cover this little jar here, inside the pot, probably about right here, over top of the lid, with water. And then we're going to give it a hot water bath. Just like you would do if you were hot water bathing any jars for jelly or whatever. And we're going to let that, let's see, how long was it? She
About
said
15 minutes.
And
Let it cool off, of course.
yep. So
We'll bring you back.
yeah.
Well, here we go. We boiled it for 15 minutes. And we let the water cool and we pulled it out. And we're just going to let it finish cooling. Hopefully it will seal. And then maybe in a couple of days I'll give it a taste test. Let everything soak together. Let flavors mix and see what it tastes like. Hopefully it'll be good.
So if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, hit that little bell and subscribe. The little bell's right next to the subscribe button. That'll notify you every time I upload. And feel free to share our videos. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And thanks for watching.